Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Got an ICP video for you guys, so I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Alright, today we're covering Internet Computer, ICP, one of my largest holdings for this bull run here. Very bullish on ICP, and now that they are doing true artificial intelligence on the blockchain, I think it's going to do extremely well in this bull run, with AI being probably the biggest narrative of this bull run. So let's jump into it. So if you look at Gecko, what is trending on Gecko? Internet computers trending up 15% over the 24-hour. As of this recording, I'm recording this like a day ahead of time, so just kind of keep that in mind. With my schedule this week, I had to record this one a day ahead of time, but I want to do a video on it because it is basically in the top 100 over the last 24 hours. It is the leading crypto for the last 24 hours, and it's up like I think 25% for the week. If you look at it, we'll scroll down here and look at it here, almost 24% for the week here, and almost 15% on the 24-hour as of this recording. It's pretty much the top gainer over the last 24 hours in crypto out of the top 100 right now. So really strong move for ICP and doing really well. And I also noticed, because people are going to ask me about this, yes, Jerry Banfield came back like I said he would, so I'm glad to see he's back. He's not going to focus, I guess, strictly on crypto. He's going to do like more books, different books, but he is going to write a book on ICP, so that'll be interesting. But I knew Jerry would be back. It's what he does. He does like pretty much, he's an influencer. He doesn't really call himself that, but he likes to be in front of the camera and likes to reach out to people and get to know people, and talking about stuff that he's passionate about and getting that information out to other people. So he is going to keep his main channel. I guess he's planning on deleting his crypto channel currently. We'll see if he actually does that or not. But it's good to see Jerry back, because I think this is good for his community that he came back and is going to be there for them. And hopefully it was just a 30-day or a month break that he was taking recently. But good to see Jerry back, and I'm sure he'll be doing some ICP videos, but I don't think that's going to be his primary focus. But we'll see. He's going to have to cover it, especially when we're getting into this bull run, hopefully here, and things start going crazy with ICP and big updates, and then I'm sure he'll be doing some videos on it, but just not everyday type of thing, because there's other things that he wants to do, which is good for him. Hopefully that helps him with everything that's going on with him. I know he's got a lot of personal issues, and hopefully nobody took too much offense to my video with him. I didn't really mean any harm by it. I was just thinking, if you're just going to abandon your community like that, it's really a horrible thing to do. But I'm glad to see that he's back, and hopefully he'll be back for a while, making all different kinds of content for people out there. So, but yeah, like he said, he's a content creator, I guess is the right word for it. So it's good to see him back. But ICP, it's pretty much one of his only holdings. It's one of my largest holdings. I think this one's going to do fantastic this bull run. I'm going to go over my price targets with it. I've gone over it several times, but I know people ask me on my videos what my price targets are, so I'll show you guys those. If we look at the ICP, basically, if we go back, let's just go back like a month on it here. It was down to like $6 and something recently here, and we had this big dip here where it got down to like $5.80 at one point. And it would have been a fantastic buy to pick it up at that price point. My average on it is like $4, so I got a great dollar cost average on this one. So what do I think ICP is going to do? Well, I think if we break this $9 target here, we're going to shoot up to 11 to be our next target with it. But if you look at the all-time high on it, this is why people call ICP a scam, because of this chart right here. But people need to ignore this, because this was not ICP doing this. This was stupid FTX manipulating the price, intentionally manipulating the price to hurt the project. They basically launched a token on the FTX exchange before ICP was even live, similar to what happened to PGPT, the private AI protocol. They pre-launched a token before it was supposed to go live, and locked, everyone out of trading it pretty much, pumped the price up to, what was it at, $700, and then it launched and it dumped down to its actual true launch price, and people got ticked off because they had purchased it at $700, and then they, the coin price dumped because they actually launched the token, and they were like, this is the actual launch price that it was supposed to launch at. So there's a major correction on it, and people got, people lost a lot of money on that. FTX did a lot of shady stuff, and that's why they're, basically being sued by the SEC for a lot of this stuff that they were doing. But if we look at the chart here, we did get up to like $20, got a little over $20 here, almost $21 with it recently here back in, I think this was March. Yeah, March. The end of March, it got up to $21. Would have been a great time to take your profits on it and then rebuy back in, but everybody was thinking that Bitcoin was going to 100,000 when we were right here, and it didn't. We had a big correction like I thought we would have. I was actually going to set a sell order. I think I had a sell order set for like 20 some dollars. There was, I think, $24 I had a sell order set for, and I was going to take my profits on it because I was expecting a correction on it, and then I was going to buy back in, but it never hit my sell order that I had on it, but which is all right. So basically, we're down in this range here, but I could have doubled my, holdings on it, or tripled my holdings on it, depending on when I would have bought back in. But that's all right. I'm still holding it because I think, in my opinion, I think it's hopefully going to get to like $100 this bull run. I'll go over my actual price targets and profit-taking strategies with this one. But if we look at the actual chart here, it didn't do much during that whole bear cycle. 2022 was pretty much dead. 2023 was pretty much dead until the end of 2023. And then we're starting to see it come back to life here. And this is just going to be like a little heartbeat compared to where it's going. If we get up to that, $50 to $100 range, you're talking the chart just going all the way up to here, just making massive moves if it were to do that, and dwarfing this little bump here. But I'm going to start probably taking profits in this $40 to $50 range and get my initial investment out, and probably sell 10% around 40 some dollars likely, and then I'll be cashing out. And then I'll be cashing out increments on the way up from there. I'll show you my spreadsheet here. So this is my ICP profit-taking strategy currently. 1,000 coins. If I were to sell the first 10%, which would be 100 coins at $44, that would give me $4,400. So I'd have out my initial investment and a little bit more. I think I got about $4,000 into this and my $4 cost average with it. And then once it hit around $59, I'd try to cash out 20% before it hit like $60. And that'd give me like almost $12,000. So this would be another 200 coins. So that'd be 300 coins total sold. And then I'd sell another 20% or 200 coins of this 1,000 at around $74. And that'd give me out another $15,000. And then I'd probably take out another 20% around $89. And this all depends on how far we are in the cycle. If we're quite a ways in the cycle, I might be more conservative than this. But if we're still early, I might not cash out at these dollar points if we hit them early. So it really just depends on how early we hit these price points, really. So I'll be keeping you guys updated on that. But another 200 coins. So this would be 200, 400, 600, 700 coins cashed out. I'd have 700 coins cashed out by the time it hit $89, and that'd be another $17,800 in my pocket, pure profit. And then I'd cash out a 200 coins, 20% at $99 before it hit that $100 price point. Might do it at $94, somewhere around that range, just to make sure I get out another 20% before it got to that $100 price point, because that's gonna be a really hard price point to push through. And then that would be another almost $20,000. And I'd save my last 10% to where if it hit over $100, like $124 or something, I'd probably cash it out. And again, this is flexible here. I might do this depending on how early we are in the cycle, but that'd be a total of $81,000. So it'd be about $77,000 of pure profit here, total total cash out of $81,000 out of a $4,000 investment with ICP. Now, some of you got it at different price points. Some of you may have it average at $7, $10, $12, $15, whatever it is. But these are my price targets for it and where I think it's going. Some people think it's going to hit, $200, $300, $400 this bull run. It could do that if we look at the market cap. So let's look at the market cap here, because that's really going to tell us, basically a 4 billion market cap. So a 10x from here is going to put us around $90. That'd put us at a 40 billion market cap. That is very doable. Solana hit like 80 billion last bull run. This is the previous bull run, last bull run, not this time around. Solana hit 80 billion. So that'd be a 20x from here, which would put us at $160 ICP. So that is doable, especially when you have more market cap overall coming into crypto each bull run typically. So that is a doable number, but I just want to be more cautious and cash out a little early, because maybe I'm overestimating how much it's going to hit. Maybe it only hits $40 to $50 this bull run. Nobody knows. You're all just pretty much guessing what you think it's going to do, based off of what some of the blue chips have done in the previous cycle. So that's kind of what you base your information on. Like Polygon, I think it only hit 20 billion last bull run, which would only be a 5x from here. Polygon's a pretty big project, but Internet Computer does have the fact that it has artificial intelligence going for it. So that's why I think it could potentially hit over $100 this bull run. But 200 to 400, I wouldn't count on that, but that's up to you guys and what you want to hold out for. But I'm trying to make profits in this bull run and get them secured and out of the market before the bull run ends. I don't want to be too greedy, because greed will get you burned in this cycle here, and you guys got to keep that in mind. So don't be too greedy, guys. That's pretty much what I want to cover in this video, guys. Just to give you a little bit of an ICP update. No real major news going on with the project right now that I'm aware of, and I haven't been following it too closely recently, because I got a lot going on with other projects and stuff, new projects and that launching that I'm invested in. So I've been focusing on that primarily, and the node projects recently. If you guys are looking for a good node project, you guys can check out my video from yesterday with the star power, but I do have a really good gaming one coming up here in the next few days. If you're interested in gaming node projects, this one is a major project with some of the biggest investors and partners in the crypto space. So you guys can look out for that video if you're interested in that. I'll get that out to you guys in a few days here. So I'd appreciate it, guys, if you would subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, please give this video a quick like. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. That's all I've got for this video. We'll see you on the next one.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me.